Yeah, I didn't give him heads up.
All right.
Anyway, there's an agreement for you in the in your packet with MCM Consulting to conduct a commodity flow study, and this is a periodic study that we are required to maintain for hazmat purposes and along with our certification. And this is on the back page, it describes the scope of the services, and they will basically conduct studies of the hazardous materials and other materials flowing through the county, be it by traffic counts on the roads, by rail lines in the county, or by pipelines coming through various directions in the county. Their project total for that is $11,950, includes all man hours, travel, documentation, and insurances. So pretty regular routine contract. I just didn't know if you had questions in Gary.
I make a motion that we accept the contract with MCM to complete this study.
I'll second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the MCM flow study. Any further discussion? I saw Gary was trying to get connected there, but I think we're good. In favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign, so moved.
Okay, next I have a grant award from the Pennsylvania Commission on Crime and Delinquency for the District Attorney's Office. This is something that they've come in and applied. You've done the application already through the meeting. This is an award for the RASA and VOJO, which is victims of juvenile crime. And this would be for the 2021 and 2022 awards for funds. There are 4 different awards contained within. There's a 2020 award of $172,000 from $172,776. Another award of $15,718. Those are victim services. Victim of juvenile crime, $31,434, and $15,718. All total $235,646 in grant awards for those services for 2021, 2022.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Commissioner.
I'll make a motion to approve the RASA and VOJO grant awards or application in the amount of $235,646 total.
I'll second that. We're actually accepting the award. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes.
Accepting the grant. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that we accept those grants. All in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign, so moved.
Okay, I've got disabled veteran exemption requests. Met the requirements for the program to be exempt. Alice Hallman, 25 Berry Lane, Palmyra. Samuel Placido of Carlton Drive, Lebanon.
I'll make a motion to allow the exemption grants for the 2 disabled veterans as presented.
And I'll second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded that we exempt those 2 veterans from property taxes. Any comment or question? If not, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign, so moved.
Okay, you have a hotel tax grant fund application that's been submitted from the Pennsylvania Chautauqua Foundation. And this is for the Mount Gretna Art Show Emergency Management, Mount Gretna Borough. Total cost $9,202. They're requesting $6,900, and this is for the various entities that they utilize for traffic control and such for the Mount Gretna Art Show. This is a 2021 request, so I believe they're intending at this point to conduct the show. And they've listed the amounts that they typically have in contracts with Cornwall Borough Police Department, $4,658, South Londonderry Police Department, $1,044, and $3,500 for law and EMS. So this would be funding toward the operation and conduct of the art show.
I'll make a motion to approve the grant for the Chautauqua in the amount of $6,900.
I'll second the motion.
You know, and I maybe need to refamiliarize myself with the guidelines, but you know, it seems to me we hold other people's feet to the fire for what are you doing to bring people from outside the county? And maybe because this is so long-standing that the attendance isn't an issue from outside the county, so we're using the money for other things. But anyway, I certainly support the Gretna Art Show, but I just maybe thought that they should use the money for promotion and then take some of their promotion money and pay the safety folks. But anyway, all that being said, I'm supportive of it. Is there any other comment regarding this request? If not, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign, so moved.
Okay, a few advisory board actions, and some are just informational. First, for the Renova Center Advisory Board, we have 3 members who are desirous of another 3-year term. If approved, they would expire on January 1st of 2023. They are Michael Arnold, Gloria Brown, and Mike Deaven.
I'll make a motion to approve the 3 reappointments for the Renova board.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve these 3 reappointments with our thanks. Any comment or question? If not, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same signs, so moved.
And the others are informational for you, that we do have some resignations. We have resignations from the Children and Youth Advisory Board of Melissa Landry and Melissa Kolbitsky. So we will send them letters thanking them for their participation and await recommendations from that department and advisory board. And also the Visit Lebanon Valley Destination Marketing Organization sent a letter naming their officers for 2021 and also the board members who are departing because they've completed their terms of service according to the bylaws. They are Dana Lape and Jill Weister. Jill, as you'll recall, is a past board chair and was part of the organization from its very start, I believe. So we've owe her a lot of gratitude. And then one more board member has resigned, Jenny Cernek. So the board will meet on March 8th, and they expect to have some nominees to forward to you for those vacancies. And lastly, in your packet, what is something from regarding the STEB agreement, the state STEB agreement, which is establishes it's the State Tax Equalization Board. Sorry, STEB. Typically, we get an amount of money from STEB to maintain our values, et cetera. And evidently, they have proposed to replace that allocation instead with the implementation of some software and some technology that each county would receive free of charge. I'm not going to ask, and they've proposed an agreement with all of the counties in the Commonwealth to accept this in lieu of. However, it's my understanding through Dave Warner and through CCAP that there's still some counties have approved this agreement, but CCAP is still, County Commission Association is still back and forth with some questions with STEB. And we'll just wait for those to be answered if that's all right. And that's Dave's recommendation, to just sit tight on that and see if CCAP has any more guidance on the language of the agreement. So I know that was in your packet, but that's just want to bring you up to speed on that. And I think
I'm good with that. Sure.
That's all I have, unless you have questions. You have an MPO meeting at 11:30, I believe.
Yeah, I just sort of moved on to the next thing, but I did want to mention I don't know Jenny, but Dana Lape and Jill Weister, I mean, 2 really strong entities, people to be losing off that board. I mean, they're just, they've given a lot over the years, and I just wanted to add that because I know them personally.
Jenny actually is owner of the J&P Winery, Bob, out at the northern end of the county, and she also served significantly on the board, and her reason for withdrawing is just the pressure that's on her business now due to COVID. They had just expanded into a Gettysburg division, and they're really feeling the pressure. So
Wow.
that's the reason that she's resigning.
And I think Jill's going to come back on the board as ex officio, if I read correctly.
Actually, she decided against that now.
Oh,
Yeah, she did.
that
Yes.
is a loss. That's a big loss then.
She may be back someday, but it's a taxing, pardon that pun there, taxing
So to
effort.
speak,
Yeah, it really is. These folks take this seriously and have worked very, very hard to build our tourism into Lebanon County that it's never been before. So
Yeah, the
we
results
certainly
speak
do
for
appreciate
themselves.
it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mr. Chairman, can I just make one mention of the vaccine pod? I guess I'll just kind of bring an update, as much of an update as there is, which is
That's great. Yes.
because it's been in the news lately, and specifically Lancaster County announced the other day that they're going to be opening, I think, the former Bonton store as a point of distribution or a pod for vaccine delivery with their providers. And I know locally here, there have been some questions, is Lebanon going to do the same? I believe the answer is a yes. We are in negotiations with the site. There are a couple of language insurance issues in the language of the lease that we're trying to work out right now. But the reality is that, as you heard from the Department of Health yesterday, the supply is really the issue. So Lancaster County announced theirs on, I think, Tuesday, and then yesterday or this morning, kind of a little bit of a pullback because of this announcement on the vaccine that the Department of Health made. So I think they're being very cautious and flexible with the date that they're going to announce an opening. They originally were talking about March, I think, 1st and the 15th, and so they're being flexible. But I just wanted to make it known that we're not going to be any different. PEMA is encouraging that across the state for points of delivery. But again, it's a supply. We're working with all the providers that are serving Lebanon County with vaccine, and we will get to that point. But right now it's sort of like the DHS stuff I talked about earlier. Hurry up and wait. Let's get a pod open. Let's get it open. But there isn't a supply just yet. We will continue working on that.
Okay. Good update. Thank you. Anything else? Good. Commissioner?
Motion to adjourn, Chairman.
May I just
Oh, I'm
mention
sorry.
that, I'm sorry, I just wanted to make my colleagues aware that I'll be participating in a news conference at noon with Senator Casey to lobby for more CARES funding to come, well, to all counties, but I'll be speaking specifically about Lebanon County and using our model as an example. So I wanted to make you aware of that.
Thank
What
you.
model are we talking about?
The CARES model, how we brought together all of our entities, the Chamber, the EDC, the United Way, and I'm trying to think, I forgot one, Economic Development Corporation, there we go. That we
You
brought
did
them
that.
all together.
You forgot the tourism.
And tourism, yes.
Thank you, Commissioner. We have a motion to adjourn. We stand adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.